Yeah, I think you vexed them.
How? Right. Sean,
Hi.
you could win this on your turn right
Please,
now.
please investigate all the things.
You want us to investigate your sister as well?
We don't
Right.
have to...
Just checking that I've not got anything else that's useful. So,
Are you worried about your sister? Do you want to get the extra mental trauma next time?
I'll live with it. If yes, go for it. We'll deal with that problem next time. That's future trouble.
right, okay. So, first roll, use a resource. Yes,
That gives you +2. Yep.
that's worth doing still.
Yes.
Yes. So that'd be 7
Okay.
versus 4.
Shuffle and draw. -1.
6 versus 4. That's 2 clues.
Cool.
I'll get one. And
How many clues is left?
There's 1 clue now.
Right. So the question is, I can take a turn to pick up a resource, can't I?
you can.
You
So
can.
do I take a turn to pick up the resource and then do another search?
Yes, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah. And can I just say, if we do that, we don't have to spend the clues immediately. We could try and search for Izzy's sister so John isn't getting that. And if we don't get it by the end of this turn, we cash in the clues and win the game.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got some few things to try and find.
Okay, so...
So I have
before
picked
that-
up and used another resource.
Yay.
So that's...
I can't be
So
asked to click that. Shuffle and draw. -1.
That's your clue.
Okay, so we're winning the game.
We are winning the game, whatever happens.
Simple.
Right, who wants to go next? Because Rex Murphy's done.
Question. Searching for Izzy. What do we need to roll for that?
So it's an investigate.
It's an investigate with a shroud at your location. So
So
it's a
the-
4.
So you need to beat the 4 shroud against your book.
But you've still got this guy on you, and it will swing at you if you do anything other than attack it.
Well,
Now,
I
if
need
you
to
want to,
investigate first, right?
Well, hang on a minute.
or if one of us engages it off you,
Yeah.
then we can
Yeah.
just wait. We can just blow our turn doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Geoff, do you want to do that?
I've already got something on me. I can do that.
Taking all day in it.
I've already got things, but yeah, why not?
Oh, I got to go for a few minutes, guys. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Don't win without me.
I think
So-
this is finally starting to make sense, guys.
Cool, we'll bring it
At
back
the
on
end.
next time.
Very, very, very slowly I'm starting to understand how it works, yeah.
It is a confusing game. It's got a lot to it, but it pieces together. I'm going to take some of my turn while we wait for Geoff to get back.
Okay.
Just because otherwise we're just all sat here
Talking.
talking, which is fine. I like talking with you guys, but it's not great TV.
Fair.
I'm going to spend my 3 resources, and I've got a friend, and he goes
got a friend?
in this slot. My friend is Dr. Francis Morgan, who you will remember from the recap earlier is a guy we rescued. He's got a gun.
He's come back. What a babe.
So he gets me a...
Did you have him in your bag?
Yeah, I found him, look. Well, apparently after saving his life, he's still taking money from us to actually show up and help.
What a jerk.
Because he still takes a resource to get in here. But
Absolute jerk.
that's one action.
Honestly, you save people.
Save people, and they're not even grateful enough to show up when you ask for their help without taking money from you. I want to be able to kill that avian thrall that's on Geoff,
Well, kill it then.
but I can't.
Oh.
But I
Sad
want
times.
to.
Well, kill it then.
but I can't.
It's just gonna be in the endless circle.
I can damage it a lot, so I will do that. I'll live with dealing a lot of damage to it. So I'm going to discard my knife, which means I get a +2 punchy. Dr. Francis Morgan gives me a +1 to punchy. So that's a +3 already. I have a 3 from myself. So that's a +6 to punchy. I don't have any resources to up my skills. So it's a 6 versus its 5. Let's try this. Nope. Well,
Fuck.
never mind.
You tried.
I tried.
And that's what's important.
Not really, because now Geoff has to deal with all of them on his own.
Yeah, but we're winning the game.
But we're winning the game, so even if Geoff dies horribly, it's all fine.
Even if Geoff dies horribly, winning.
Do I take my turn? If you're finished? I'm not sure you're finished. I'm not finished.
I mean, I don't really think there's much point doing anything else, because, I mean, I can draw a card, or I can gain a resource, but...
Draw a card.
Let's just draw a card for fun, because I'm not going to use it, because it's an emergency cash. Wonderful, that would have been helpful.
Well, use it now and gain some money.
I can't, because that's my third. My third turn was to draw it.
Well.
So, that's me.
So, sucks to be you.
Sucks to be me.
So, my turn then.
Actually, no, sucks to be Geoff.
Really sucks to be Geoff. Yep, so on your turn, you can take 2 actions to investigate, because it takes 2 actions to do the investigate for Izzy.
Sure. Does the newspaper still work for it?
The newspaper still does work for it, so you get a +2.
Duke works for it. So
Duke also works for it.
4.
So
I got +6.
6 versus 4.
And I have this thing.
So that's 8 versus 4.
Let's hope so. I got a -2.
6 versus 4. Searching for Izzy can... We found some clues about my sister, guys.
Yes, and I can draw a card.
And you can draw a card, and you've still got another action.
So, is it done? Like, the easy thing is done?
Yeah, the easy thing is done. It just, basically, it was when you investigate, if you succeed, instead of discovering a clues, we discard this.
Mm.
If it's still in play at the end of the game, I suffer mental trauma in the next game.
Well, for my last action, I'm gonna get rich.
Yay!
Yay!
I've developed my latest design.
I love it.
Aww.
Hi.
I had enough tokens.
Aww.
Hi, Sean.
So cute.
We need to get you to board game day, not so that you can play board games, so that you can make pretty things with the tokens while we're playing the games.
I love the fact that the doom and the damage from the heart.
Yeah, the heart is filled with doom.
Well, I mean, that if that doesn't say something about love, I don't know what does.
It's the heart is filled with doom and damage. I think it's a pretty grim picture.
The heart is filled with hearts and doom.
While we wait for Geoff, allow me to plug a few things.
I'm gonna flip my token.
Next week, I'm going to be at MCM Expo. Sean's also going to be there.
That's the thing I'm doing.
In Birmingham. So if you're there on the Saturday, come and say hello. We'll be around. You'll notice me. I'll be bright blue.
And I'll probably be humming my way around the Comic-Con, let's face it.
I mean, let's face it. Even if you weren't the Huntress, you'll be humming around the Comic-Con, because that's the kind of person you are.
This is very true.
I'll have a camera, so come and say hello, and I'll take your photo if you're in cosplay. I'll take your photo if you're not in cosplay, if you ask me to. I probably won't if you don't, so... On Sunday night, this week, we are playing Storm King's Thunder, where Patrona might be dead, but her forces are still alive, and they are not going quietly into the night. So stay tuned to see what that entails.
I love how you can throw.
Meanwhile, next week, on Monday, Sean and I will be continuing our building in Minecraft. I think... Are we going to work on the cottages this Monday? That sounds like a thing we should do.
Yes, we do need some cottages because as other buildings are going in, people are getting made.
People are moving in, and we need some residential space.
Yeah. We could do with having some actual houses, and we said something about templates and being able to reproduce them.
Yeah, so I think...
Hey guys, I'm back.
I think that's a thing that we should do.
Okay.
We should... You generate a fancy template for a cottage, and we...
But not...
We form factor print it. Not too fancy. Sort of a generic thing that we can customize a little bit the outside of, and then obviously we can put the interiors of it based upon whoever's moving in.
Yes.
Maddie is very excited to be moving into a cottage because she wants to.
Yes, and I want my cottage.
And Sammy is also...
Because I have a shop now.
Sammy has a shop, wants a cottage, so... and they're going to get a cottage together, and I think Maddie's response to that broke my eardrums at the time. So...
I'm back. Shall we finish this?
Yes, we've taken our turns while we waited.
Okay.
I found clues.
He found Izzy.
Okay.
He found Izzy, so that went away, and I tried to punch a thing and it didn't happen, so...
Okay, so I took 2 damage from this guy. Doesn't really matter now. I'm just gonna... It's not retaliating, so that's okay. I'm just gonna punch the avian thrall for all I'm worth.
Cool.
So that's 4, 5, 6 versus its 5.
Hang on a minute, I'm at the same location as you. Can't I throw things into that?
You can throw 1 into that. It's not worth it. I don't think I'm going to beat it.
Sure.
But, it's an Elder Sign. That gives me...
+1 and it deals +1 damage.
So that's now got 3 damage on it. And shuffle... didn't happen. So, yay, that's my turn.
And then we win.
Cashing clues, and...
Oh, and by the way, Sean did more artwork.
Cool, I'd like to see that.
It's in the corner of the table.
It's literally there.
Oh, I like it.
I had enough.
You don't know how to close the swirling gate before you, and with each passing... This doesn't sound great. And with each passing moment, the force from within it grows in strength. You fear whatever entity the sorcerers have summoned from beyond approaches. With no time to spare, you turn to the open tome on the stone altar, desperate for answers. Resolution 1.
Everybody's listening for this, so... Do you remember at the start we said about Sean was disappointed we didn't fall through the universe?
Hey!
Yep.
Did we just do that thing?
The poorly bound tome appears to be the written records of Old Whately, the man who taught Wilbur the ancient secrets of sorcery. You find a passage describing a place outside of time and space where worlds converge and Yog Sothoth dwells. Only by reaching this nexus at the edge of reality can you unmake the tear that has split open the world. Feeling as if you may be going to your doom, you must drop a final ounce of courage and step into the gate.
We just fell out of reality.
In your campaign log, record that the investigators entered the gate. Each investigator earned experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display, which is 3. We get 3 points.
Where does that do a thing?
I can deal with that.
Geoff has that in physical format in his house.
I have a record of that. I have the record of that, so I can add extra cards to it. And I have the things as well, so... Next time on Arkham Horror, Lost in Time and Space. Passing through the gate is unlike anything you've ever experienced. You feel your body twisting and distorting, churning through realities as the gate pulls you to its ultimate destination, a place beyond the scope of human imagination. Suddenly, all is quiet, and the chaos of the journey is replaced with a sense of solitude and dread. You are in an unfathomable place, vast beyond your ability to reason, and utterly alien besides. The landscape is surreal and strange, the architecture impossible. You are so far from home that home has become a threadbare dream you can barely recall. Even should you find a way out of this awful place, you may never be the same again. To be continued.
Sorry, Sean and I are ETing at the moment. E.T. phone home.
You can't phone home, we're stuck in the beyond time and space.
Don't tell me what I
E.T.
can and
call
can't do.
long distance.
Boop, boop,
Poke
boop,
Geoff.
boop,
Poke,
boop,
poke,
boop,
poke,
boop,
poke,
boop,
poke, 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 poke.
I'm being bullied.
Poke, poke,
Yes.
poke, 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 poke.
No, I'm going over here.
Okay, guys, in the chat, thank you so much for watching tonight. We've had fun, we've plugged things. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It lets you guys know when we go live. We play a lot of different games, mostly D&D. We play a lot of D&D. On Sunday night this week, we'll be back with Storm King's Thunder, where, as I said, Patrona might be dead, but her minions are still going full force, and then we'll see what happens after that. Next week, we're doing Minecraft Mondays, and then Geoff will have to handle anything that happens on the stream on Friday, because I'm not going to be around. So that's up to Geoff.
Okay.
I thought I'd let you know on stream, so...
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. The following Sunday, I'm going to be doing Tomb of Annihilation, where Sammy and several others are currently journeying through the lost city of Omu. They've killed off the Red Wizards, and now they've got to pick through the camp and find what is in there that they can use.
Everything.
Everything that's not nailed down, I'm sure we'll try to go with them.
Nails,
and then the nails.
down, even the nails.
Even the nails can use it.
We'll see what they get from the Red Wizard camp. And we'll see what happens to Nixit the Kobold, who has now provided the useful information that she has, and has been promised that she will be let go, free, and completely unharmed. So we'll see if they follow through with that. The following week, I do think we've got a lot of D&D that week.
Oh, we do, yes.
Because after that week, we've got... Tanny is running Curse of this Vampire Dude on the Wednesday.
Yep.
And then you're starting your new D&D campaign.
On Friday, yep.
Which is Princes of the Apocalypse with several people. And it's also a game that I'm not playing in, so I get to just watch a D&D stream for a change. Woo!
So many new stuff is happening to John recently.
It's exciting times, y'all. I don't have to
I'm
worry
doing
about.
nothing.
I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to write the game. I don't have to make up backstory for the game. I just tune in like a regular viewer. It's gonna be great.
You're going to join all of the regular randos.
I'm gonna threaten Geoff with cactuses. I hear that's a thing you do to your DMs.
Yes.
Only specific ones, usually.
Only specific ones when they call John and are on the FBF, apparently.
Well, I mean, you get a fair number of cactuses yourself there, Sammy.
I'll be doing well if I
any.
get cactuses. I'll be doing well if I get cactuses on my very first gate, on the very first part of the game.
I
Yeah.
haven't
That'd
got
be quite
any for a
impressive.
quite long time, actually. Like,
I mean, you killed a
Yeah.
character off yesterday. How did you get no cactuses for that?
yeah, I did.
Yeah. Oh, good times.
Good times. You should have seen the shock on their face.
I couldn't believe it. Anyway, we'll be back with all that stuff. For now, guys, farewell. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Can
You
we
want to
flip
press
the
the button?
table?
Oh,
Someone
flip the
press
table.
button.
Flip the table!
Bye, guys.